Hello everybody. Today I get the pleasure to talk to everyone about one of my most memorable early experiences at Predator Ridge, and that was the Skins games. Many of you may not know, but my kind of beginnings, my interaction with Predator Ridge was really formed around the 2000 Skins game, where I attended my first Skins game in 1996 and I attended my last Skins game in 2010. So it was a long stretch of them, and it's got, the whole history of the Skins game is an amazing one, because it started out, as we'll all remember watching in the US, Thanksgiving weekend. It was kind of the first true made-for-television event. It started prior to the Golf Channel and was really the first time that the players were mic'd in that kind of format. And here in Canada, it had a tremendous long run, and I played a big role in that because the company I worked for and ran, IMG, owned the Skins game brand and also represented most of the players who played in it. Not only that, we also produced and sold all of the television. But as it relates to the 2000 and Skins game, when we were looking for a BC site, one of the first calls I made was to Dave Patterson, who immediately understood the power of television and what it could deliver in terms of allowing a global audience to see firsthand the splendors of Predator Ridge. And that first one in 2000 was magical at the time, because a lot changed. And the Skins game, originally the first ones done in Canada were done on a Saturday and Sunday, and it's due to these kinds of events that players then had to get player releases from PGA Tour, because all of a sudden these made for TV events were competing for talent. And then we ended up moving into a Monday and Tuesday format. But I remember, vividly both events. They were both memorable in their own way, because they featured beautiful Okanagan weather, and it was at a time when the costs to even deliver an event with that were so significant, because that was before wireless cameras, and we were laying wire for virtually all 18 holes where we needed kind of coverage. It was a production. It really was a television production, where the 5,000 people or 6,000 people I think we had closer to in 2008 had the ability to experience it here. So did global live audiences worldwide. On average, I think at the time we're distributing this into anywhere from 13 to over 20 countries around the globe. And the Canadian Skins game actually grew to rival. It actually lasted longer than the US one, because it was revitalized a number of times, where in 2000 it featured 4 players, in 2008 it featured 5 players, as we converted to a whole world theme around the event, with 5 players representing 5 different countries. And when you look at the talent mix that were represented here at Predator Ridge, I remember the king of the Canadian Skins game, Fred Couples, won the first one in 2000, and I believe Camilo Villegas won in 2008. But so many memorable moments. Like certainly in 2000 is when Mike Weir and Phil Mickelson played right-handed and switched with Sergio Garcia. And Fred Couples was one of the most memorable moments in not only Skins game history, but at the time, that shot made news around the world, because it had never really been done on camera. So the power of these events, I think, played a huge role in Predator Ridge. As I said, my first experience was with that event here in Predator Ridge, and here we are celebrating our 30th anniversary in 2021, and here I have the ability to share a little bit of the stories with you. A lot of people, the purse for it was $360,000, but I'm not sure what year we decided to actually just give the players guarantees and just have them go out. So it was kind of a fictitious number, because we wanted them to more go out, have fun, and less stress on who was winning money, and versus just sharing the dialogue between players and the interactions, which made for such great, compelling TV. So I think the last event was in Canada was in 2012 or 2013, but yeah, they were, at one time, the ratings were higher in the Canadian Open. 1997 Skins game, I know at one time was the highest rated golf event, in Canada for many years. So it was a special event, and certainly, its role at Predator here played a significant one, and in Predator Ridge becoming what it was, and a good credit to the ownership group at the time for recognizing what it could deliver.